Hello YouTube, this is LisaTheRaichu coming at you with my very first YouTube video, and it's going to be a battle video on PokemonShowdown.com. Okay, here we have the lowdown for our team, starting with Dragonite, who's holding the Life Orb. Its ability is Multiscale. Its moves are Outrage, Aqua Tail, Dragon Dance, and Stone Edge. Its EV training is in HP, Attack, and Speed. And then we have our lovely Togekiss holding the leftovers with the ability Serene Grace, using Air Slash, Flamethrower, Aura Sphere, and Roost. And its EV training is in HP and Special Attack and Special Defense. Then we have our shiny Charizard holding a Charcoal, using the ability Solar Power with the moves Flamethrower, Blast Burn, Sunny Day, and Solar Beam. Its EV training is in HP, Special Attack, and Speed. Moving on to our Espeon, holding the Choice Specs. With the ability Magic Bounce, we have Psychic, Calm Mind, Shadow Ball, and Yawn, with its EVs being in HP, Special Attack, and Speed. And of course, we're moving on to our mascot of the team, our Raichu, holding the Life Orb with the ability Lightning Rod, using the moves Fly, Thunder, Thunderbolt, and Thunder Wave. Its EVs are in Attack, Special Attack, and Speed. And closing off our team, we have our shiny Breloom holding the Big Root with the ability Effect Spore, using Protect, Sky Uppercut, Spore, and Giga Drain. Its EVs are in HP and Attack and Defense. And that closes off our team for now. Alright guys, we're going into the battle now. Okay, my opponent sends out Swoobat, and I open with Dragonite. His Swoobat uses Calm Mind, and my Dragonite uses Dragon Dance, swiftly followed by an Outrage to take it out pretty quickly. Then my opponent uses his Poison Heal Gliscor, and I use the Outrage again because I have to. His opponent uses Toxic, and obviously this is where the Protect comes in, so my Outrage is pretty useless and I get confused. And now I'm losing HP over the Toxic, so I return my Dragonite and send out my Togekiss. My opponent uses Roost and Toxic again, so I try an Aura Sphere, but it's resistant. My opponent uses Stone Edge, which is super effective against my Togekiss, so I try an Air Slash to go for the critical, but I don't get it. And he keeps basically stalling with this Gliscor, using Roost, Protect, the Poison Heal stuff. There goes Protect again, so I use a Roost to boost my HP. Of course, this is pretty much a losing battle because it has Stone Edge and my attacks can't do that much damage on it. Unfortunately, the Flamethrower and the Toxic weren't effective enough, and then I get just taken out with a Toxic, I think. Yep. So I send out my Dragonite again to get in a quick Aqua Tail to try and do a lot of damage, which it did, but unfortunately it didn't kill it. And then unfortunately the Toxic and the Life Orb took out the Dragonite, so I send out Espeon because it's a Psychic type to get rid of that pesky Gliscor. My opponent sends out his Togekiss, so I use Psychic because of the choice specs, so I have no choice. I just keep going with Psychic to try and kill this Togekiss, but it keeps using Roost, which is a pain in the butt. And of course my opponent gets a critical hit on the Air Slash. So I send out Breloom and go in with Protect. And then I use a Spore to put my opponent's Togekiss to sleep, which comes in handy a lot later. He sends out Staraptor, I use Sky Uppercut, and then followed by Protect. So I try and go in for a quick attack then, but this Brave Bird is faster, so I lose that one and send out my Raichu and use Thunderbolt, which kills the Staraptor. Then they send out Dragonite, so I use the Thunder Wave. And then use Thunder to try and get down as much HP as I can. Paralyzed, so I use Thunderbolt. And then it's paralyzed again, so I take it out with a final Thunderbolt. And of course my opponent's remaining Pokemon are Togekiss and Gyarados, which are both flying. Gyarados being flying water, so I just hit it with a Thunderbolt and OTK it. So yeah guys, that is how you win a battle with Raichu. Thanks for listening.